Today, we are going to revise the chapter The Bond of Love, Class 9, written by Kenneth Anderson. Now, in this chapter, I'll be explaining the story along with the question and answers. We will also do the theme and the message. Now, first of all, here are the word meanings. So, आप अपनी सब book ले आइए और book में ये जो word meanings है वो note कर लीजिए because it will become easier for you to revise the chapter next time. The word meanings that are given in red, they are already in the book, so उन्हें दोबारा लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So you can pause here at the slide and read these word meanings or you can write them down. Page number 113 or page number 114. These are the word meanings on page number 115. Then from page number 116, after that, we have word meanings from page number 117 and 118. So these are 40 word meanings. So you can read them quickly, pause at the slide, and now we begin with the story. So how the story begins? From page number 113. The author begins by telling us about Bruno, a sloth bear, his wife's pet that he got for her by accident. So author हमें स्टोरी बताना शुरू करते हैं एक बेबी बेयर के बारे में जो कि वो अपनी वाइफ को प्रेजेंट करते हैं और उन्हें वो कैसे मिलता है by accident. So now the first question is what was that accident? How did Bruno reach author's home? Why did the author take the bear cub with him to his home? So, for all these questions, here is the answer. Now, the author is narrating this incident that had happened with him 2 years back. So, incident kya hai? The author was passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore with his friends. Their people were driving away wild pigs by shooting at them. Suddenly, a sloth bear came from the field panting heavily. So, ऑथर के जो दोस्त हैं वो एक शुगर केन फील्ड से पास कर रहे हैं और वहां पे वो देखते हैं कि कुछ लोग पिग्स को भगाने के लिए उनके ऊपर शूटिंग कर रहे हैं. सो दे आर शूटिंग एट दोज पिग्स एंड सडनली क्या होता है वहां पे एक स्लॉथ बेयर आ जाता है. द स्लॉथ बेयर इज पैंटिंग हेवीली. सो बहुत फूली हुई सांस है उसकी. सो इंस्टेंटली वन ऑफ द ऑथर्स फ्रेंड्स शॉट एट द बेयर. सो उनमें से एक ऑथर का दोस्त उस बेयर को भी मार देता है, उसको भी गोली मार देता है. Now the bear fell down dead. After a while, something moved from the back of the dead bear. So जो bear है वो तो मर जाता है लेकिन उसकी back से कुछ हिलता है कुछ देर बाद. So it was a baby bear who had been riding on its mother's back. The poor thing ran around the dead body of its mother. The author could not see the baby bear making pitiful noises. So वो जो bear cub है वो अपनी डेड मदर के आसपास जोर जोर से चीखता हुआ भागता है. सो ऑथर जो है उसको उसके ऊपर तरस आ जाता है. सो नाउ ऑथर ट्राइज टू कैच दैट बेबी बेयर बट वो भाग जाता है फील्ड्स में. विद मच एफर्ट the author then catches the bear. So with much effort he caught the bear, put it in a gunny bag and took him to his home. At home he presented the baby bear to his wife. So बड़ी मुश्किल से ऑथर उस बेयर कप को पकड़ के गनी बैग में डाल के घर ले आता है और घर आके वो अपनी वाइफ को प्रेजेंट कर देता है. सो इस तरह से वो जो बेबी बेयर है वो उसके घर पहुंच जाता है. नाउ आफ्टर दिस द ऑथर टेल्स अस उनकी वाइफ का क्या रिएक्शन होता है. सो दैट इज द सेकंड क्वेश्चन. सो व्हाट वाज द रिएक्शन ऑफ द ऑथर्स वाइफ ऑन रिसीविंग द गिफ्ट. नाउ दिस इज ऑन पेज नंबर 114. The wife of the author was delighted to have a baby bear as a pet. She tied a ribbon around its neck and named it Bruno because it was a boy. Soon both became quite attached to each other. So you can see Bruno. So author की वाइफ जो है वो बहुत खुश होती है और वो जल्दी से एक रिबन लाके उसके गले में बांध देती है और उसका नाम भी रख देती है. And the name that she keeps is Bruno because it is a baby boy. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्या होता है. व्हाट वाज ब्रूनो फेड विद. अब जब ब्रूनो उनके घर आ गया तो ब्रूनो को क्या क्या खिलाया जाता था. दैट इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो इनिशियली व्हेन ब्रूनो वाज ब्रॉट ही ड्रैंक मिल्क फ्रॉम अ बॉटल. क्योंकि वो छोटा था तो वो बॉटल के साथ दूध पीता था. But within a few days he started eating and drinking everything. He ate porridge made from any ingredients, vegetables, fruit, nuts, meat, especially pork, curry and rice, regardless of condiments and chilies. Bread, eggs, chocolates, sweets, pudding, ice cream, etc., etc., and etc. As for drinks, milk, tea, coffee, lime juice, aerated water, buttermilk, beer, alcoholic liquor, and in fact anything liquid. So it all went down with relish. So Bruno सब कुछ मजे से खाता था. वेदर वो बहुत स्पाइसी है, condiments and chilies, और बहुत मिर्ची वाला है, उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता था. So Bruno would eat anything and everything. Now after this, the author tells us that Bruno was very friendly with everyone. So, was Bruno a friendly bear? What did he do the whole day? So, the author tells us that yes, Bruno was a friendly bear. He had become very attached to the 12 stations dogs of the family, you can see here, and to all the children of the tenants living in their bungalow. So, author ने कुछ किराएदार भी रखे हुए थे. उनके जो छोटे छोटे बच्चे थे वो भी वो बेयर के साथ बहुत खेलते थे और मिलजुल गए थे. ऑथर हैड पेट डॉग्स ऑल्सो. सो बेयर जो है वो पेट डॉग्स के साथ भी बहुत अच्छी से खेलता था. सो ब्रूनो एक्चुअली वॉज अ फ्रेंडली बेयर. Bruno was set free most of the time when he was young. He spent his time playing, running into the kitchen and sleeping in the beds of the family. So जब छोटा था ब्रूनो तो उसको खुला रखते थे और वो सबके साथ खेलता था. He had become a member of the author's family within a short period of time. Now Bruno had a close encounter with death. What had happened to him and how was he saved? इसके बाद हमें ऑथर एक इंसिडेंट के बारे में बताता है जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि ब्रूनो जो है बहुत शरारती था और वो बिना सोचे समझे कुछ भी खा जाता था. So one day Bruno entered the library as usual where the author had kept some poison, barium carbonate, to kill the rats in the library. तो लाइब्रेरी में बहुत रैट्स थे. सो ऑथर वहाँ पे रैट्स को मारने के लिए थोड़ी सी पॉइजन रख देता है. एंड ब्रूनो एज यूजुअल ही इज रोमिंग अराउंड इन द हाउस और वो लाइब्रेरी में चला जाता है और वहाँ पे वो पॉइजन खा लेता है. सो ब्रूनो एट दैट पॉइजन एंड इंस्टेंटली पैरालिसिस सेट इन. The attack was so bad that he was not able to stand on his feet. So एकदम से उसकी तबीयत खराब हो जाती है, पैरालाइज होने लगता है और अपने फीट पे वो खड़ा भी नहीं हो सकता. He dragged himself on his stumps and reached the author's wife. So वो बहुत मुश्किल से खींचता खींचता अपने आप को ऑथर की वाइफ तक पहुंचता है एंड ऑथर की वाइफ फटाफट ऑथर को कॉल करती है. The author immediately understood what might have happened and Bruno was taken to the vet. So author को एकदम से स्ट्राइक करता है कि उसने लाइब्रेरी में पॉइजन रखा था एंड ही अंडरस्टूड कि ब्रूनो ने पॉइजन ही खाया होगा और फटाफट उसको वेट के पास लेके जाते हैं एंड दे टेल द डॉक्टर व्हाट हैड हैपेंड कि उसने कौन सा जहर खाया एंड दे आल्सो टेल दैट बेयर इज अ टेम बेयर, इट्स अ पेट बेयर, ताकि वो जो वेट है वो डरे नहीं. सो इस तरह से बेयर जो है ब्रूनो जो है उसका एक क्लोज एनकाउंटर होता है डेथ के साथ. What had happened to him that we have done and now how was he saved? उसके बाद क्या होता है? The vet consulted his books to find out an antidote. So, vet जो है उसके पास में भी ये फर्स्ट केस ऐसा आया था तो वो फटाफट अपनी बुक्स जो है वो कंसल्ट करता है एंड जब तक वो अपनी बुक्स कंसल्ट कर रहा है ब्रूनो की जो कंडीशन है वो और भी खराब होती जा रही है. सो टिल देन ब्रूनो वाज वीकनिंग रैपिडली. He started vomiting, his breathing became very heavy with heaving flanks and gaping mouth. So सांस लेने के लिए उसने का मुंह जो है उसने बहुत जोर से बहुत बड़ा मुंह खोल लिया, gaping mouth. The vet then injected Bruno with 10 cc of the antidote and waited for 10 minutes. तो उतनी देर में वेट जो है उसको एंटीडोट मिल जाता है, वो फटाफट इंजेक्शन भरता है और ब्रूनो को लगा देता है एंड देन ही वेट्स फॉर 10 मिनट्स. लेकिन 10 मिनट्स के बाद भी ब्रूनो की कंडीशन में कोई इंप्रूवमेंट नहीं होता. देन vet injects another 10 cc of the injection. So vet then injected another 10 cc. After another 10 minutes, Bruno's breathing improved. So फिर 10 मिनट के बाद ब्रूनो में थोड़ी सी improvement नजर आती है. He started moving his arms and legs and after half an hour he was hale and hearty. So half an hour के बाद वो बिल्कुल ठीक हो जाता है और पहले की तरह खाने लग जाता है. So he got up and had a great feed. Now this is given on page number 115. अब ये एक इंसिडेंट जो है वो ऑथर हमें ब्रूनो के बारे में बताता है. देन ही टेल्स अस अबाउट अनदर इंसिडेंट. इसके बाद एक और इंसिडेंट होता है. So what happened to Bruno when he drank engine oil? Now the author had drained 1 gallon of engine oil from his Studebaker and kept it to use it to get rid of termites. So वो अपनी एक कार से इंजन ऑयल निकालता है और वो रख देता है ताकि वो उसको यूज कर सके टर्माइट्स को भगाने के लिए. सो फिर वैसा ही होता है. ब्रूनो जो है उसको वो इंजन ऑयल मिल जाता है एंड ही ड्रिंक्स दैट. बट द इंजन ऑयल डिडंट हैव एनी इल इफेक्ट ऑन हिम. लेकिन इस बार ब्रूनो के ऊपर कोई बुरा असर नहीं होता. सो इंजन ऑयल पीने के बाद ब्रूनो इज सेम, healthy, hale and hearty. Now, then author tells us that Bruno was very fond of the whole family. Months passed and now Bruno outgrew even the Alsatians, but he was as playful and as mischievous. Discuss. So Bruno हमें बता रहा है कि हालांकि the author is telling us कि Bruno grow कर रहा था और वो डॉग से बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है because obviously Bruno is a wild bear, so वो साइज में बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा. लेकिन ऑथर कहते हैं फिर भी वो बहुत प्लेफुल था और वैसा ही मिस्chievous था. So now let's discuss what author tells us about this. Bruno was a playful bear. He loved everyone in the family, but he was more attached to the author's wife. The author's wife too loved him. She changed his name from Bruno to Baba, an affectionate name meaning small boy. So उसकी wife जो है वो ब्रूनो के साथ बहुत अटैच थी और वो प्यार से उसको बाबा कहती थी और उसका जो नाम है वो ब्रूनो से बाबा रख दिया. So now Bruno loved to play with the dogs and he had learned a few tricks also. So Bruno ने कुछ tricks भी सीखे थे और वो कौन से tricks थे? Baba would vigorously tackle anyone at the command of Baba wrestle or Baba box. So अगर कोई भी उसे कहता था कि बाबा wrestle और बाबा box, तो वो जो भी सामने होता था उसको पकड़ के वो ऐसे wrestle करने लग जाता था. When asked to hold a gun, he would point a stick at you, and when asked to hold a baby, he would immediately pick a stump of wood and cradle it lovingly. So वो स्टिक का छोटा सा टुकड़ा उठा के उसको बेबी को जैसे क्रैडल करते हैं वैसे करने लग जाता था. So thus Bruno had become an inseparable member of the family. So यहाँ से हमें पता लगता है that Bruno was very playful and was very fond of the whole family. So you can see Bruno playing with a stick. Now next what happens? On page number 116, now the author is telling that Bruno was overgrowing his size. So he was growing big and big day by day, and that was creating a problem. So since Bruno had grown too big, then he was chained most of the time because of the children of the tenants. Even though he was playful, he could hurt someone unknowingly, and above all, he was a bear. So now दिस वॉज बिकमिंग अ प्रॉब्लम. जो टेनेंट्स के बच्चे थे, छोटे छोटे बच्चे, अब उनको उस बेयर से खतरा था बिकॉज वो जो बेयर था वो बहुत बड़ा हो गया था साइज में. इवन दो ही वॉज अ प्लेफुल बेयर, बट स्टिल द बेयर वॉज अ वाइल्ड एनिमल. सो इसलिए अब थोड़ा सा खतरा जो है वो ऑथर को नजर आने लग गया था. एंड नाउ because of that, most of the time they had started keeping Bruno chained. Now, why did the family and friends of the author advise the author's wife to send Baba to the zoo? अब इसी कारण से जो friends थे, जो और relatives थे, even the family members, they started telling the author's wife that it would be better if she agrees to send Bruno to zoo. So Bruno was getting too big to be kept at home. There was a constant danger to the children of the tenants because of him. He was kept chained most of the time because of the same reason. अब उसको बांध के रखते थे और that is really cruelty. So author को लगा कि वो zoo में ज़्यादा खुश रहेगा. So therefore everybody advised the author's wife to send Bruno to the zoo at Mysore. They thought that it would be an ideal place for him as he would be among other animals. क्योंकि वहाँ पे और भी animals होंगे. So family को लगा कि अब जू जो है वो ही ब्रूनो के लिए ठीक जगह है. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट वाज द रिएक्शन ऑफ ऑथर्स वाइफ. अब इसके आगे हमें ऑथर बताता है दैट व्हाई डिड द ऑथर हेस्टिली राइट अ लेटर टू द क्यूरेटर ऑफ द जू. द ऑथर्स वाइफ एग्रीड टू sent Bruno to the zoo at Mysore after much persuasion. So बहुत ज़्यादा मनाने के बाद आखिरकार ऑथर की जो वाइफ है वो मान जाती है। तो अब इसीलिए ऑथर क्या करते हैं, जल्दी जल्दी जो जू का क्यूरेटर है, इंचार्ज है, उसको फटाफट लेटर लिखता है टू टेक हिज अप्रूवल एंड मेक अरेंजमेंट्स, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि अगर उन्होंने डिले किया मे बी जो ऑथर की वाइफ है वो अपना मन फिर बदल दे. So before she could change the decision, the author decided to write a letter to the curator of the zoo to take his approval and arrange for the transportation of the bear. Now, अब वो दिन आ जाता है जब bear को लेके जाना होता है. So how was the bear sent to the zoo? After the curator of the zoo consented that they would keep Baba at the zoo, a cage was sent from Mysore in a lorry. Baba was sent to the zoo in that cage, covering a distance of 87 miles from the author's house. So अब जो zoo का curator है वो मान जाता है that he is ready to keep a pet bear, a tame bear in his zoo. So zoo से वो एक लॉरी भेजते हैं जिसमें कि एक बड़ा सा केज होता है. So उस केज में बाबा को लेके जाया जाता है and they cover a distance of 87 miles from author's house. So अब जो ब्रूनो है वो जू में पहुंच जाता है. So अब जू में है ब्रूनो एंड ऑथर की वाइफ. अब इन दोनों का सेपरेट होने के बाद क्या रिएक्शन है अब ऑथर हमें वो बताता है. So what was the condition of the author's wife and Bruno after they were separated? This is your question number 11. So after Bruno was sent to the zoo, everyone missed him. But the author's wife missed him the most. So family में जो और लोग थे वो भी ब्रूनो को मिस करते हैं, लेकिन ऑथर की वाइफ जो है वो ज़्यादा मिस करती है. नाउ फैमिली के जो अदर मेंबर्स हैं वो ब्रूनो को मिस करने के साथ साथ रिलीव्ड भी हैं. नाउ व्हाई आर दे रिलीव्ड? Because of Bruno's size. It was becoming difficult for them to take care of Bruno. ब्रूनो जो है वो छोटे छोटे बच्चों के लिए खतरा बन रहा था, इसलिए वो ब्रूनो को बांध के रखते थे जो कि उनको बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगता. So there was a sense of relief also that okay, now Bruno has gone and Bruno will be happy there in the zoo. So ऑथर की वाइफ जो है लेकिन वो ब्रूनो को बहुत मिस कर रही थी. So she was inconsolable. She wept and fretted. She did not eat anything for the first few days. She wrote a number of letters to the curator asking about the well-being of Baba. So वो almost रोज ही curator को letters लिखती थी asking about the well-being of Baba. In his replies, the curator wrote that Bruno was well but fretting. अब जब उन letters का जवाब आता है तो क्यूरेटर जो है उन्होंने भी यही बताया कि ब्रूनो जो है वो ठीक है लेकिन ही इज ऑल्सो फ्रेटिंग. वो भी बहुत एंग्शियस है, बहुत अपसेट है एंड ही टू हैज रिफ्यूज्ड टू ईट. Friends who visited Mysore were begged to visit the zoo and check upon Bruno. अब कोई भी अगर मैसूर जाता था तो उसको यही बोला जाता कि वो ब्रूनो को जरूर मिल के आएंगे. Now everybody who came back after visiting Bruno, they told that Bruno had become thin and looked sad. So even the keepers at the zoo said that Bruno was upset. So दोनों की condition जो है वो ठीक नहीं थी. So you can have a look at the sad Bruno. Then what happens? Why did the author's wife decide to go to Mysore? So author की जो wife है आखिरकार एक दिन decide कर लेती है कि मैं visit कर रही हूँ Bruno को. So with much difficulty, the author had restrained his wife for 3 months from going to Mysore. So Bruno को जब जू भेजा गया उसके 3 months तक बहुत मुश्किल से ऑथर जो अपनी वाइफ को रोक के रखते हैं, लेकिन एक दिन उनकी वाइफ जो है वो कहती है that she has to visit Bruno. And she also says that in case उनको कोई नहीं लेके जाता वो अपने आप बस या ट्रेन से चली जाएंगी. So with much difficulty, the author had restrained his wife for 3 months from going to Mysore. She was missing Baba terribly. Since nobody was ready to take her to Mysore, she announced one day that she was going to Mysore to see Baba. She said that if the author did not take her by car, she would go by bus or train. So the author decided to take her to Mysore by car. So author ने decide किया कि वो लेके जाएंगे Mysore. Now the question is, why did the author agree to take his wife to Mysore? For 3 months, the author had restricted his wife from going to Mysore to see Bruno, but after his wife received news from friends and the curator that Bruno had become thin and refused to eat, she could not stop herself from visiting him. So 3 महीने तक किसी तरह ऑथर ने अपनी वाइफ को रोक रखा था, लेकिन जब ऑथर की वाइफ को बार बार ये न्यूज़ मिलती थी दैट ब्रूनो इज नॉट ईटिंग, ही इज सैड, ही इज अपसेट, सो 3 महीने बाद ऑथर की वाइफ से नहीं रहा गया. सो शी अनाउंस्ड वन डे दैट इफ द ऑथर डिड नॉट टेक हर टू मैसूर बाय कार, शी वुड गो बाय बस और ट्रेन. Therefore, the author agreed to take her. So, author को मानना पड़ा, लेकिन उसकी एक और वजह थी. Moreover, the author had thought that Bruno would not recognize her and she would then never ask him to take her to Mysore again. So author ने सोचा कि 3 महीने हो गए हैं तो अब ब्रूनो जो है उनको नहीं पहचानेगा. So इसके बाद फिर उसकी वाइफ जो है वो उनको कभी तंग नहीं करेंगी मैसूर जाने के लिए. So author ने सोचा कि एक बार में ले चलता हूँ. So देखते हैं कि जो ऑथर ने सोचा क्या वैसा हुआ या नहीं. Now, what was the opinion of the friends when they came to know that author and his wife were visiting Mysore? Were they correct in their opinion? Now, author's friends, they were of the opinion that Bruno would not recognize the author's wife. They had thought that Bruno would have forgotten her in 3 months. So, friends जो थे उनको भी यही लगता था कि ब्रूनो उनको नहीं पहचानेगा. So even the author had thought the same. But they were proved wrong. While the author's wife was yet some yards from his cage, Baba saw her and recognized her. तो wife जो है अभी बाबा के केज से कुछ दूर ही थी. बाबा ने उसे पहचान लिया. So he started howling with happiness. She ran up to him, petted him through the bars, and he stood on his head in delight. So बाबा इतना खुश हुआ कि वो अपने सर के बल खड़ा हो गया. So both of them cried bitterly on meeting each other. So दोनों ही एक दूसरे को मिलके बहुत रोए. Now 15th question, what did the author's wife do at the zoo? अब जब author की wife बाबा से मिलने गई so उन्होंने वहाँ पे किया क्या? Now the author's wife spent 3 hours at the zoo sitting by the cage of Baba. So बाबा के पास author की wife 3 घंटे बैठी रही. So she petted and caressed Baba through the bars. She gave him tea, lemonade, cakes, ice creams and whatnot. So वो खाने पीने का सामान पूरा लेके आई थी अपने साथ और उन्होंने बाबा को सब कुछ खाने के लिए दिया. When it was closing time, both Baba and author's wife cried bitterly. So अब जब जू बंद करने का टाइम हो गया, so दोनों ही बाबा और author की wife दोनों ही बहुत रोए. So they were so grief stricken that even the hardened curator and the keepers felt sad. So जो आसपास जो लोग खड़े थे उनको भी बहुत महसूस हुआ उन दोनों को आपस में मिलते हुए और इस तरह रोते हुए देख के. Now उसके बाद ऑथर को कुछ लगता है कि अब उनकी वाइफ का ये नेक्स्ट स्टेप होने वाला है. तो देखते हैं कि ऑथर बिल्कुल सही थे या नहीं. So now what did the author know would happen next? How could he tell so? The author was aware of the soft heart of his wife. Looking at the way both his wife and the bear greeted each other and then cried bitterly when it was closing time, he knew what his wife's next step would be. So author ये सारा सीन देख रहे थे तो उनको पता लग गया बिकॉज वो अपनी वाइफ को अच्छी तरह जानते थे तो उनको पता लग गया कि अब उनकी वाइफ आगे क्या करने वाली है. So he knew that she was going to ask to take Baba back with her. As the author had thought, the wife asked the curator to take Baba back to her home. So वही हुआ जो ऑथर ने सोचा था. वहां से ऑथर की वाइफ जब उठती है वो क्यूरेटर के पास जाती है और उन्हें कहती है कि मुझे मेरा बाबा वापस चाहिए. Now let's see what is the answer of the curator. So question number 17. What was the reply of the curator of the zoo when the author's wife asked him to take Bruno back with her? The curator was a little hesitant. He said that the bear belonged to the zoo and was government's property once it had been given to the zoo. He added that he cannot give away government property to anyone, but he said if his boss, the superintendent at Bangalore, agreed, then she could take Baba with her. So curator जो है वो पहले मना कर देते हैं that ब्रूनो जो है अब government property हो गया है और he cannot give away government property to anyone. But then he gives her an idea that if his boss, the superintendent at Bangalore, agrees, then there will be no problem, and after that she could take Baba with her. So now मीटिंग होती है सुपरिटेंडेंट एट बैंगलोर के साथ. सो डिस्क्राइब द ऑथर्स मीटिंग विद सुपरिटेंडेंट एट बैंगलोर. अब फैमिली जो है ऑथर की जो वाइफ है वो जाते हैं बैंगलोर दोबारा से सुपरिटेंडेंट से मिलने. So when the curator of the zoo at Mysore told the family that they could take Baba only with them if his boss, the superintendent at Bangalore, gave his consent. So the family went to Bangalore and met the superintendent. The author's wife pleaded with tearful eyes and told him how both of them they were suffering and missing each other. So author की वाइफ पूरा नरेट करती है इंसिडेंट और बताती है कि कैसे दोनों एक दूसरे के बगैर बिल्कुल खुश नहीं है. The superintendent was a kind-hearted man, so he readily agreed to give Bruno back to the family. So superintendent जो थे वो बहुत ही अच्छे आदमी थे, so वो agree कर जाते हैं. So he even wrote a letter to the curator of the zoo at Mysore, telling him to lend them a cage for transporting the bear to Bangalore. So वो even curator को लिखते हैं कि इनको एक केज भी दिया जाए जिसमें ये डाल के ब्रूनो को बैंगलोर लेके जा सकते हैं. Now next question है कि ये कैसे लेके जाया गया. So how was Bruno brought back? So page 118. A cage was lent by the curator of the zoo at Mysore, which was hoisted on top of their car. So इस तरह से वो केज जो है वो कार के ऊपर ऐसे रखा गया और उसे बहुत केयरफुली और सिक्योरली बांधा गया. So it was tied securely and carefully on top of the car. The author then drove back home slowly and steadily to avoid any mishap. So धीरे धीरे गाड़ी चलाते हुए ऑथर जो है वो बैंगलोर पहुंच जाते हैं. फिर वहां जाने के बाद क्या होता है. So what arrangements they were made for Bruno after he was brought back from the zoo. अब जिस कारण से ब्रूनो को जू भेजा जाता है तो कारण तो अभी भी वही था. ब्रूनो वॉज स्टिल अ बिग बेयर. सो अब कुछ स्पेशल अरेंजमेंट्स किए जाते हैं ब्रूनो को रखने के लिए. और वो अरेंजमेंट्स क्या हैं? Since Bruno had grown too big, it was not possible for the family to keep him inside their house. So a squad of coolies were engaged for special work in their compound. An island was made for Baba. So उनके घर के आगे जो compound था उसमें बाबा के लिए एक स्पेशल जगह बनाई गई. So an island was made for Baba. It was 20 feet long and 15 feet wide. It was surrounded by a dry pit or moat 6 feet wide and 7 feet deep. So आसपास एक बहुत डूंगा जो है वो गड्ढा खोदा गया ताकि जो बेयर है जो ब्रूनो है वो वहां से बाहर ना जा सके. A wooden box that once housed fowls was brought and put on the island for Baba to sleep in at night. Straw was placed inside to keep him warm, and his baby, the Nal stump, along with his gun, the piece of bamboo, both of which had been sentimentally preserved since he had been sent away to the zoo, were put back for him to play with. So उसका सारा सामान जो चीज़ों से वो खेलता था वो भी वहां लाके रख दिया था. So ये सारी चीज़ें ऑथर की वाइफ ने संभाल के रखी हुई थी because she was emotionally attached to them. Now, after the work was complete, Baba was released onto the island. So, जब ये island पूरा complete हो गया, so Baba को उस island के ऊपर छोड़ दिया गया. So ये काम हो रहा है, and when it was complete, so Baba was released onto the island. अब उसके बाद क्या होता है? Was Baba happy with his new home? How can you say? Now, Baba, he was happy in his new home. When he was released onto the island, he stood on his hind legs and pointed his gun and cradled his baby. So अपने toys वो फटाफट पकड़ लेता है और उनके साथ खेलना शुरू कर देता है. He was happy to be with his family. The author's wife too spent hours sitting on a chair while Bruno sat on her lap. So author की wife भी बहुत खुश थी और Bruno जो है वो भी बहुत खुश था. Author की wife Bruno के पास उस island पे घंटों बैठी रहती थी और Bruno अपना सिर उनके लैप में रख के बैठा रहता था. Now question 22. How did the author's wife reach and leave the islands? अब क्योंकि अब आइलैंड जो है उसके आसपास बहुत गहरा खड्डा था तो ऑथर की वाइफ वहां कैसे पहुंचती थी? The author describes the way his wife reaches and leaves the island to be very interesting. So you can see in the picture the author had tied a rope to the overhanging branch of a mango tree with a loop at its end. Putting one foot in the loop, his wife would kick off with the other to bridge the 6-foot gap that constituted the width of the surrounding pit. So वो जो 6 feet का जो gap था वो गड्ढे का, so उसको इस तरह से ऑथर की जो वाइफ है वो पूरा करती है. So putting one foot in the loop, his wife would kick off with the other to bridge the 6 foot gap that constituted the width of the surrounding bit. The return journey was also made in the same way. So इस तरह से ऑथर की वाइफ जो है वो वहां पहुंचती थी और वहां से फिर बाहर भी आती थी. So this is the story. फिर दोनों bear and author's wife, they were happy and they spent their time together throughout their life. So this is the story, and this story tells us that how even wild animals, they respond if we show them little affection and love. Now this is the theme of the story. The Bond of Love is an adorable story of showing affection and having empathy for animals. Now in this case, that animal is Bruno the bear, which is equally reciprocated by him. So Bruno also reciprocates with same love and attachment. The story highlights the fact that even animals, in this case it's a wild animal, understand and respond to love, care and affection shown to them. In the story, an orphaned bear cub is brought home by the author and is raised by his wife with unconditional love. As days pass, Bruno too becomes attached to his wife. When Bruno is sent to the zoo, both of them they fret and refuse to eat. After a gap of 3 months, the wife of the author visits the zoo. Contrary to everyone's belief, Bruno recognizes her and shows his happiness by standing on his head. So Bruno जो है वो भी बहुत प्यार करता है ऑथर की वाइफ को. 3 महीने के गैप के बाद जब ऑथर की वाइफ उन्हें मिलने जाती है, तो सब सोचते हैं कि ब्रूनो उन्हें भूल गया होगा, पर ऐसा नहीं होता. So thus the story impresses upon the bond of mutual love created between the bear and the author's family. The foundation of this bond is compassion and selfless love. So story जो है वो हमें क्या बताना चाहती है कि म्यूचुअल लव एंड कोएग्जिस्टेंस का जो बॉन्ड है वो बहुत मजबूत होता है. So that bond, it was created between the bear and the author's family. और उस बॉन्ड की फाउंडेशन क्या थी? Compassion and selfless love. Then what is the message? अब हमें author क्या message देना चाहता है? The story opines that we, being the intelligent and superior creation of God, have some responsibility towards the animals and other creatures on this planet. So हम जो हैं highest position पे, we are superior than all other creatures on this planet. So इसलिए हमारी responsibility भी सबसे ज़्यादा है. The animals too have a right to live on this earth. Humans should not kill animals randomly or for pleasure. So animals और बाकी के जो creatures हैं वो भी इस अर्थ का उतना ही पार्ट है जितने कि हम हैं. इसलिए हमें बेवजह किसी को मारना नहीं चाहिए. सो ब्रूनो वॉज लेफ्ट ऑर्फन्ड बाय वन सच रूथलेस एक्ट. सो ब्रूनो जो है वो ऑर्फन हो जाता है इसी तरह के एक एक्ट से, बिना सोचे समझे शूटिंग के एक्ट से. The author shows compassion towards the poor cub and brought him home. This act saved the bear. He lived with the family as their own member and loved them to the extent that he refused to eat when he was separated from the family for a short while. Thus, the message is of mutual coexistence and being kind to animals, for they also have feelings and understand love. So, message है कि हमें मिलजुल के रहना चाहिए animals के साथ. We should take care of them. उनकी एक अपनी जगह है इस planet पे और हमारी एक अलग. So there has to be a mutual coexistence. और ये इसलिए भी ज़रूरी है क्योंकि animals जो है उनके पास भी feelings और emotions है. So this is the message of the story. Now I hope that ये story आपको बिल्कुल समझ आ गई होगी and question answers जो है वो भी हमने कर लिए हैं. So now you will be able to answer all the questions. So these are the image credits, and that's all for today. Do subscribe to the channel so that I can bring more such explanations for you. Show